Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zen Tango Teacher, and today's lesson is for Rosie, the number 4, Rosie. And this little tango right here on this tile is called 4Rosie. And I'm going to demonstrate it on a little bijou tile. And it's done by Melissa Sansom. And I'm going to use I had a little brown pen in my hand, but I'm going to use a black pen. It shows much better on the video. And we're going to make a right angle on our paper. And we're going to do 4 of those. And you're going to say, well, that isn't how that one's made. This is a freehand one, but Melissa's 4Rosie is done 4 of them in this pattern. And then I just changed it and did a little freehand on that one. You do a little petal shape in each one of these sections. This is a beautiful tangle, and at the end I'll show you how I used it on a freehand on a little saying that I did. And then we're going to come, after we've done the petal shape, we're going to start a little ways from the tip, round out and come down into here. We're making like little side petals. Down into that point. And I can either do, sometimes I do 4, sometimes just 3 fits. But I want to come, in the last one I want to connect with that line. You can see I'm just rotating my tile. Until I have 4 of these done on the tile. Now the center, you can do several different ways. Melissa's done hers. She's given several different types of ways to do it. I'm going to show you a couple of them where we kind of do alternating lines down. That's one way to fill it in. Another way is to echo that shape you have. See, mine kind of get off to one side, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to then draw a line. That's another way of filling it in. Another way is to draw a line down the center. Then echo those. And one last might be give it a little stripe. And when you fill in that little stripe, you can leave yourself a little light spot through. Just leave a little space that's not colored in, and that kind of reflects, and it makes it a reflection of light. So those are 4 different ways that you can fill it in. I have my favorites, and everyone will get their favorites. Now we can take a chalk pencil or a jelly roll, and we can give this some little highlight because we've done it on brown paper. I'm just going to highlight these outside petals with my chalk pencil. I love doing on brown paper because of that. You can highlight with the chalk. You can see how that's. You can also take your lead pencil and put a little lead in there and blend it out. You don't have a chalk pencil, you can use that lead pencil. I've also taken a this is a Prismacolor terracotta. I'm going to sharpen it here. I thought it was sharpened before I started my video, but it wasn't. And we can color in with a little, give it a little color background. I love that also. So there are tons of things that you can do to add different variations to your plain Zentangle. And 4Rosie has lots of things that you can do to it. Now, let me show you what I did. Let me move those out of the way. I did another one that is a little saying, and you can see my little 4Rosie up here that I just kind of did as a freehand. And I also did it down here just by making that ankle line and then doing my 4Rosie. I would also, one of my favorite things to do is to go back in and add circles. And I'm using the brown pen, and I'm just adding circles in between these. And now I'm going to take my jelly roll pen and just put a little white in the middle of those circles with white. Rotate it here so I can. And that's another way you can accent this one. Love 4Rosie. It's a beautiful tangle, again by Melissa Sansom, and want to thank her for that beautiful tangle. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and thanks for watching.